I cheated on my husband on our wedding night.
I cheated on my husband on our wedding night. There's that pivotal moment in many people's lives. The wedding ceremony followed by the reception, which usually involves a lot of hard liquor. The consequences can be messy, but sometimes things turn out differently than expected. This happened at a young couple's wedding in a city up north. The newlyweds, Daniel and Natalie, had been celebrating with their friends for hours. Everyone was pretty wasted, especially Daniel, despite Natalie's hints about their wedding night duties. "Don't you worry, baby, I'm gonna take care of you," the groom slurred, loud enough for everyone to hear. He didn't realize how loud he was, and his buddies just smirked. Natalie, who had planned to stick with champagne, had also had way too much after being persuaded to try a few shots of vodka, but she still looked stunning. Her short, dark brown hair framed her face, which was adorned with a white flower. Her beautiful white dress, paired with white stockings and heels, made her look like a dream. The guests let out another drunken cheer of "Kiss, kiss," and the couple obliged, their kiss sloppy from the booze. It was late, and the pre-booked shuttle buses arrived to take the guests home. The drunk crowd stumbled out, but Daniel managed to convince his two best friends, Alex and Gabe, to stay for one more drink. After everyone left, they poured another round. Natalie's head drooped, her eyes fluttering shut. Daniel slouched in his chair, tilted too far and slid right under the table. No one noticed at first, as Alex and Gabe were deep in their own drunken conversation. Their talk turned to women, and they agreed that Daniel had hit the jackpot. "Hey, where's Dan?" Alex asked, looking around. Gabe just shrugged, lifted the tablecloth, and found the groom passed out cold on the floor. "Hey man, you good?" No response. They crawled under the table to drag their friend out. While they were down there, Alex's hand brushed against a pair of panties. He glanced up instinctively at Natalie, whose legs were relaxed and slightly parted. Her dress was hitched up almost to her waist. Daniel must have tried something before passing out, and Alex got a full view of the white garters holding up her stockings and everything they were meant to conceal. "Gabe, look at that," Alex whispered. "Damn, she's hot." "No kidding." "All right, let's get this guy out of here." They hauled the completely unconscious groom out from under the table, carried him to the bedroom, and dumped him on the bed. He started snoring immediately. The two friends returned to the living room. Alex sat down next to the dozing bride. The image from under the table was burned into his mind. Slowly, cautiously, he placed his hand on her thigh, just above the top of her stocking. He listened. Natalie was out. Meanwhile, Gabe poured 2 more shots. To the happy couple. "Wait, Gabe. Let's get Natalie to join us." "All right, wake her up." Alex gave her thigh a gentle squeeze. "Natalie, wake up," he said, shaking her lightly. "Hey Nat, come on." "Huh? Wha? Where's Daniel?" she mumbled, lifting her head. The room spun. Her blurry gaze landed on the two men. Alex stopped shaking her but left his hand on her leg. "Where is he?" she asked again. "He's asleep. We put him in the bedroom." "Oh, I can hear him snoring." "Great. He's totally wasted. What am I supposed to do now?" "Have a drink with us. We're his best friends," Gabe said, handing her a shot glass and sitting on her other side. Her dress was still up around her waist, but she was too drunk to notice. Alex raised his glass. "To new friends," he said. They clinked glasses and drank. Natalie, following the wedding day tradition, leaned in for a friendly kiss. Alex met her lips and slowly, his tongue slipped into her mouth. She tried to pull back, but she was drunk and off balance. Alex's hand slid from her thigh to her bare ass under the dress. She shuddered, but then her body softened, and she found herself kissing him back. It went on for minutes. The entire time, Gabe's hands were exploring her other assets. "Okay, stop. I need to sleep. Take me to Daniel," she finally managed to slur, pulling her lips from Alex's. "Of course we'll help you to bed," Gabe said, winking at Alex over her head. The trio stumbled to their feet, the two men holding her up by her bare hips, their hands roaming over her backside. They finally made it to the bedroom and Gabe accidentally tipped them all onto the bed. "Guys, no, stop it," Natalie protested, but then Gabe crushed his mouth to hers, silencing her. She was practically naked now, her legs, still in the white stockings, bending at the knees. On the other side of the room, Daniel's snoring grew louder. "What are you doing?" she breathed. "What does it look like?" Alex murmured. "We're helping a brother out. He can't perform his duties, and the wedding night has to happen. We're just making sure it's done right." Natalie didn't have the will to fight anymore. At first she cried softly, but then, a strange new sensation took over. She'd never been with two men at once, and Daniel wasn't exactly known for his stamina. A part of her started to enjoy it. Eventually, all good things come to an end. The sky began to lighten. Daniel's snoring softened. Natalie passed out completely. Alex and Gabe got up, dressed with difficulty, moved Natalie next to her husband, and stripped the wet sheets from the other side of the bed. They balled them up and left them in the bathroom for Natalie to find later. Then, exchanging a conspiratorial look, they slipped out of the newlyweds' apartment. Daniel woke up about an hour and a half later. He climbed over Natalie, stumbled into the living room to the wreckage of the wedding feast, grabbed a bottle of water and chugged it. After relieving himself, a sharp desire for sex hit him. Returning to the bedroom, he saw his wife splayed out on her back. He tried to wake Natalie, but she just mumbled in her sleep. He decided to just go for it without waking her. To his utter shock, he discovered clear evidence that someone had been there before him. Evidence he knew he hadn't left. He started shaking her violently until she finally woke up, and he began interrogating her as sternly as his pounding hangover would allow. Despite her foggy head, Natalie remembered everything from the night before. She quickly sized up the situation. "Oh, that? Well, you passed out and I had to use that cucumber from the fridge. And it wasn't a fresh one, it must have split inside me. Where is it then? Where's the damn cucumber?" "Oh, honey, I don't know," she purred, reaching for him. "I guess I ate it. Like a female mantis eats the male after mating." "What the hell are you talking about?" "Nothing, baby. But now it's your turn to fulfill your husbandly duties," she said, pulling him closer. The newlyweds got up and started cleaning themselves in the apartment. The second day of the wedding celebrations was about to begin, and guests would be arriving in a few hours.